Good morning, everyone. On this 7th day of unleavened bread, today's unleavened bread recipe is going to be sweet potato pancakes. I came across this recipe about 3 years ago when I started living a grain-free lifestyle when I was pregnant with Israel, and I loved this recipe so much that I took the batter and threw it into my waffle maker and had these waffles every single morning, and I still love the recipe, so I am sharing it with you. I didn't realize until a couple of days ago that the grocery stores are out of regular flour, and so I just kind of found it really cool that indirectly I've been hoping to help share with you how to get by without regular flour. And all the flours that I've been sharing with you are grain-free, and they are fully stocked in your health food stores and in your gluten-free health food sections of your regular grocery stores, or at least our major local or our major grocery stores here in our area. So to start with the base, we are going to start with sweet potatoes, and you will want to have, just for measurement purposes, small to medium sweet potatoes. I'm going to call this a small. So I'm putting 3 of them in here, and for each about one medium sweet potato, one small to medium sweet potato will make one full waffle. It won't be the biggest waffle in the world, but it will pretty much fill up the whole waffle plate. And for each sweet potato, you will want about a half a cup of arrowroot flour. Arrowroot is going to make the best consistency for this batter. I'm going to give you some other options if you do not have arrowroot. So one way that you can substitute the arrowroot flour is to just switch over to cassava flour. The thing about cassava flour is that your pancakes and waffles will be pretty thick. So if you want to have that kind of light but crispiness that comes with waffles, which I really, really like, then this would be an excellent substitute if you don't have arrowroot flour. And that is almond flour and tapioca flour. There you go, buddy. All right, and you will want to use both and not just only almond and only tapioca, because almond is too dry to keep things together, and tapioca would be too gooey. So a mixture of them will give you a pretty good substitute if you do not have arrowroot flour. So that being said, I have my sweet potatoes in here, and I am going to now put oil in, and we are going to say pretty consistent with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Just feel that coconut oil gives a nice complement to sweeter things. So this being sweet potatoes, that would be a nice complement to that. And then once I've done that, I will go ahead and put my spices in first. And I'm choosing to use cinnamon and a little bit of vanilla extract. You do not have to do that if you do not wish to. And then here, here's the flour that I'm putting in. So that was 1.5 cups, because like I said, it's 1/2 cup to 1 small to medium sweet potato. If you are substituting if you're substituting and using the almond and tapioca mix, you'll want to make sure that you are using it evenly. So 50-50, 50% almond and then 50% tapioca. Otherwise, 100% arrowroot or 100% cassava on your 1.5 cups. All right, so now that that's in there, I am now going to add some water, and this is going to call for about 1/2 cup of water for this thing. Okay, and now we blend everything together. Okay guys, so everything is blended up. I needed to add some more water, so please take note of that. It was approximately a 1/4 cup of water to each sweet potato. So once again, that recipe, one sweet potato will take 1/2 cup of flour and however much oil you want to put in there for your specific preference, and then also a 1/4 cup of water, and then obviously your seasonings. So so there you have it. This is the batter, and as you can see, it's still pretty thick. I'm going to put some of this into my waffle machine and then some of it onto the stovetop to make pancakes. And I will tune back in and share with you guys what it looks like when it is time to flip. All right guys, so you can see it's starting to lift a little bit inside the waffle maker. If you can see that, I'm very excited, and I will be now flipping my waffle maker over. And this is what it looks like when you need to flip it on the pan. I can lift it up freely. Now that one will flip, and that's what one side looks like. And I will finish flipping the rest of these and be back to show you the end result. Okay guys, so this is the first batch of pancakes that are already complete, and here is my first waffle. I wanted to open this up and share with you guys what it looks like, and it looks like perfection. It's nice and crispy, lifts off easily, and there you have it. It is going to be really yummy. And also I found that because as you put heat to the sweet potatoes, it kind of crystallizes the sugar a little bit. And I found that I didn't need any additional sweetener, honey or syrup or whatever have you, jelly. I could just eat them straight. So I hope to have been some help to you in learning how to make your own unleavened bread, and also learning how to make bread without regular flour, and how to use all these various flours that are stocked in your grocery stores, in the health food aisle or in your gluten-free section. All right, guys, I'm going to enjoy this waffle while it's still warm, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your 7th day of unleavened bread. Well, guys, I realized after the fact that I did not specify if the sweet potatoes have to be raw or cooked. They definitely have to be cooked. I put them in my Instant Pot this morning under 5 minutes, and that was sufficient. Well, I hope that you are enjoying these recipes, and that you enjoyed your sweet potato pancakes or waffles.